Hi, how are you? Good morning. Trying to mix this a little bit. Think that oops. Okay. That peeps already here. Hi. Okay. 1 second. Getting set up. Okay. Having my coffee and water. Get started shortly. Nice. Okay. Good morning. Good morning to you. What's up? Here. This down. Good morning. Hi. Yes. We'll get started shortly. Wait for some stragglers to come in. If you didn't see, I put a little link on the email that I sent you for the Spotify today. Hey, Amber. Ooh, we're happy to have you. Okay. The Spotify playlist is not going to be playing in the background, but if you want to play it in your own home while we start, I'll tell you when to start it. And the name of the playlist is called Elevation. It's under my profile on Spotify, Jaclyn Brittany, Jaclyn Brittany. And I'm going to say that again in a little bit for people who join in. Yes. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. I'm excited for class. I hope you are. I'm excited. I'm going to take Val's class right after this. So I'm going to be nice and worked out today. Okay. Let's see where the peeps are. Get all these people this morning. I feel like 10 o'clock is probably one of my favorite times to take class too. People more in the studio. Nice. Hello, good morning, Erica. What's up? How you doing? We're gonna get started shortly. I'm just waiting for any stragglers that might be coming in. So if you didn't get to see, I'm gonna say this again. I have, hey Jordan, what's up? I didn't get to see if you saw earlier, but we have on our Spotify and the Black Swan, and also on my own, the Elevation playlist is the playlist I'll be using today. I won't be having anything in the background on the Zoom. It's going to be on my headphones if you'd like to follow along, or play your own music. I'm going to let you know when to get started. I'm just seeing if anyone else is joining in with us. Okay, cool. I like to start a couple of minutes late because I don't really like to get up in the middle of class to check people in. So. Jordan, how many classes have you been taking lately? I feel like you take all the classes, right? Yeah. Are you taking vowels after this?
So I do usually about once a day. A couple times I have been 2 a day, but just depending on between work and homeschooling the boys. This is my sanity.
How's school going? That was fun.
They're doing good. We really feel like they're the perfect age for this because they're 3rd and 5th grade. So they're young enough that they still like us, but they're old enough that they're kind of independent. So it's been going pretty well. They'll kind of get stuck on a couple of things, but yeah. so far so good.
It's nice to see everyone's faces. Okay. I'm gonna wait until about like 10:05 to get started. So if you guys want blocks, they might be useful today. I'm not necessarily gonna call for them, but we're gonna do things like half moon in class. So sometimes it's nice to have a block. But I like to wait a couple of minutes past because I know Zoom is like not the easiest thing for everybody to get connected with. I'm gonna put on some chats. This is the most that I get to connect with people during the day. So it's nice seeing all of you. I'm really grateful. Okay. So we're gonna get started on our mat in Sukhasana, and that's just easy seat, crisscross applesauce. And you wanna come about midway up your mat to get started. We're not starting the playlist just yet. Just take a moment to find your mat. And then, okay, we can start. If you have a playlist that you're following, the elevation playlist, you can start that right now. And then shut down your eyes as you find your easy seat. Take a moment for your body to find connection with the mat and really root down. Draw the tailbone down towards the ground as you find the crown of the head lifting higher towards the sky. Shut down eyes, let the shoulder blades melt down your back so you can breathe even more into your heart space at this time. Tune out the outside world. Anything holding you outside the four corners of your mat. Just listen to the cadence of your breath. Feel the waves of air coming in, out of the body. Take a soft breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Notice your prana, your light that's emanating from the inside out. Take a big belly breath at this time. Really fill up the lungs, the rib cage, all the way up into the collarbones, and sip in even more air at the top. Hold it there. Open mouth, let something go. Hold at the bottom of the exhale. Inhale through your nose to count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here at the top. Seal your lips and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale together for 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal the lips and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue on your own, creating even breaths in. And even breaths out. As you create a meditative space for yourself. Something that makes you smile inside, so you can keep your mind's eye here throughout class today. Even if it wants to wander off or lose control. Sweep your palms up high to the sky and blink open your eyes as you shift your gaze on up. Exhale, twist to the right, draw your left hand outside your right thigh and walk your right fingertips back towards the back. Shift your gaze past your right shoulder back as you stay lifted through the chest. Stay here for a nice big inhale. And open up, exhale. Inhale, reach your hands up high to the sky, come through center. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand outside the left thigh. Twist your core to the left as you gaze back. Stay here for a nice big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reach up high to the sky. Exhale, have your hands come on top of your shins or your knees to palms face down. Inhale, seated cow. Draw your chest forward through your arms as you gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, seated cat. Draw your chin towards your chest as you sit back in the hips. Inhale, peel your heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together back. Exhale, round the spine for seated cat. 2 more like that. Inhale, peel your heart forward. Gaze up high. Exhale, round the spine. Gaze down towards your navel as it draws towards your spine. Inhale, peel the heart forward. Exhale, sit back in the hips. Inhale, sit up tall through the spine. Switch the crossing of your feet. Whichever foot was in front, switch it out. Inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand outside the right thigh. This time, the right hand plants into the mat. So shift the weight into the right palm and reach your left hand up towards the sky. Reach your left hand towards the back of your space, so you're drawing your left bicep by your left ear. Press your hips forward, knees plant into the mat. Lift your hips off of the mat. So reach up and back, big inhale. Exhale, sit the hips down. And then switch it out, twist to the left. Draw your left hand into the ground. Reach your right hand up and overhead. Draw your knees into the mat and lift your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, drop your hips down. Take it back over to the right. Right hand plants down. A bit higher off the mat this time. Big inhale. Exhale, switch out sides. Left hand plants down. Reach that right hand up and overhead. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, walk your hands out in front of you. So just forward fold. Let your head melt down towards the ground. Breathe into that low back. Stay here for a nice big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Slowly roll up the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then I want you to do a big sweeping of your hands up, overhead, and then circle both hands back and plant both hands into the mat. So both hands plant behind you, lift through the chest, gaze up high towards the sky. Really opening up the heart as you let the head drape on top of your shoulders. Stay here for a nice big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Shift the weight into your palms and your sit bones. Draw your knees into your chest. Your toes lift off the mat. Your shins come parallel to the ground. So pressing your heart forward, sitting up tall through the spine. Straighten your legs and kick your heels all the way up to the sky. It's like a supported high boat. Knees come into your chest. And then kick your heels up towards the sky. Do a few more like that. Keep on pressing your heart towards your thighs as you're kicking your heels up towards the sky. Keep on moving with your own breath. Keep on zipping up the inner thighs. A few more like this. Feel that low belly and your hip flexors turn on. Nice. Maybe with your knees into your chest. Now, bring your hands up to the sky if you can, and then keep on kicking those heels up high. Keep on moving with your own breath. Keep the heart lifted and keep on pressing your heart into your thighs and your thighs into your chest. If you ever lose balance, you can always bring your hands down towards the mat. A few more like this. Nice, guys. Bring your hands back down towards the mat. Straddle your legs out wide and your heels kick up towards the sky. Draw your knees into your chest and then kick your heels up through center for that high boat. Knees come into the chest and then kick your heels out wide. Keep on moving back and forth with your own breath like this. So up to the sky and then heels kick out wide for straddle. Up high and heels out wide for straddle. Nice. Woo. Okay, see if you can do that with no hands, reaching the hands up high to the sky. Kicking the heels up through center, and then out wide through a straddle. Keep the heart lifted. Woo. Nice. See if you can hook your peace fingers around your big toes and kick the heels up towards the sky, keeping your heart lifted. Keep your peace fingers hooked around your big toes. Bring your heels out to a straddle, still pressing your heart forward. More big inhale. Exhale, roll onto your back. Hands come underneath the thighs. Rock forward and back, up and down the mat, up and down the spine. Woo. You'll gain so much momentum, you come to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Come to a ragdoll, have your feet come out as wide as the mat, gentle bend to the knees, and you can grab opposite elbows as you let the upper body hang heavy. Just let yourself sway side to side. You can shake your head yes and no, getting stickiness out of the neck. Any negative thoughts or expectations you have for yourself or your practice. Slowly come to stillness. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs, reach the heart forward, reach the hips back. Exhale, forward fold. Gentle bend into your knees, press actively through your feet as you slowly roll up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze your glutes on the way up and then reach your hands all the way up high. Inhale, grab your left wrist at the top with your right hand. Exhale, lean on over to the right. Peel the left shoulder slightly back and gaze up high. Stay here for a nice big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale through center, switch to grip, left hand, right wrist. Exhale, lean on over to the left. Peel that right shoulder back, gaze up high over that right armpit. Stay for a nice big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend your elbows and press your hips forward, back bend. Gaze up towards the sky. Relax the head and neck. Stay here for a nice big inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingertips behind your low back. Inhale, draw the knuckles down towards the ground. Exhale, hinge the hips, forward fold. Interlace fingertips, come up and overhead. Have a gentle bend into your knees as you let your heart melt. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands come down towards the mat. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, step the left foot towards the back of the mat, lizard lunge. Keep the left knee lifted and the right knee stacked. And the left heel over the left toes. Your hands are to the left of your right foot, then walk your hands far out in front of you as far as you can, coming onto the teepee tent of your fingertips. Keep on reaching that left heel actively back and reach the left hip in line with the right as you squeeze the glutes. One more big inhale as you create length. And an open mouth exhale. Plant your hands back underneath your shoulders. Keep your legs how they are so that left knee is lifted off the mat. We're going to take 3 little chaturanga dips with our arms while we keep our legs how they are. So bend your elbows towards your hips. You're sitting into that right hip. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend your elbows towards your hips, hovering your heart right off the ground. Inhale, straighten your arms. One more time, bend your elbows towards your hips, hold here. Lower the left knee and untuck the left toes. Keep the left hand down, easy twist, reach that right hand up towards the sky. Stacking the right shoulder over the left. So your left knee is down on the ground right now. Yes. Peel back that right arm as far as you can. So like you're reaching up and back. Then start to stroke an imaginary guitar with your right arm up and back. Make big circles with that right arm. Opening up the right side of the chest. Nice. You can keep doing this, or if Funky Monkey is in your practice, you can go for that, bending into the left knee and reaching back with the right hand for your left foot. If you've got that bind, still lean back in the chest. Stay here for a nice big inhale. Exhale, release any binds. Supported half moon, pivot your left toes to the left. Keep your left hand down and reach your right hand high as you kick that right heel back towards the back of your space. So the right hip is stacked over the left. Right shoulder over the left. Right heel is off the mat. Reach your right hand towards the front of the space now. Drawing your right bicep by your right ear. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, create length. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. One more time. Inhale, create length. Exhale, right elbow, right knee, hold. Kick yourself in the butt with the right foot behind you and reach back with your right hand for your right ankle, your right foot. Kick actively into that right hand if you got the bind, peeling the right shoulder back. Stay here for a nice big inhale. Top of your mat. Hands frame the right foot, pivot the left toes back. Curl the left toes under, pyramid pose, draw the hips up and back. Pressing actively through both feet. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the heart forward. Exhale, soften. Hips are square down towards the mat. Breathe length into that right side. One more big inhale. Exhale, shift the gaze forward, weight forward towards that right foot. Soft bend into the right knee. Sneak the left knee behind the right, flamingo pose. The left toes are off the mat. Slowly peel the hands off the mat and hover your heart right off your right thigh. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Bring your feet out as wide as the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach rise, hands up to the sky. Grab the left wrist on the way up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale through center, switch the grip, left hand, right wrist. Inhale through center. Exhale, back bend, open up your heart to the sky. Interlace your fingertips behind your low back, inhale. Exhale, into the hips, interlace fingertips, come up and overhead. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step the right foot all the way back. As far back as you can, reaching that right heel actively back. Your right knee's off the mat. Walk your hands far out in front of you as far as you can, walking your hands away from your body towards the front of your space. Keep on squeezing your glutes to keep your hips in line. You're reaching in one long line of energy. Stay here for one more big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders for your lizard lunge. Spread through the fingertips, elbows towards the hips, 3 chaturanga dips. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend the elbows towards the hips. One more time, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend your elbows towards your hips. Lower the right knee and untuck the right toes. Right hand stays down, easy twist. Inhale that left hand up towards the sky. Reaching that left hand up and back. Opening up the left side of the chest. Start to make those big circles, reaching that left arm up and back. Rocking and rolling, big circles down and around. And you can keep doing this, opening up the left side of the chest, or go for that funky monkey, bending into the right knee and reaching back with the left hand. If you've got that by, you're kicking actively into that left hand, and still peeling back the chest at the same time. One more big inhale. Exhale, supported half moon. Right hand down, right toes shift to the right behind you as you kick that left heel towards the back of the space, reaching that left hand up towards the sky. Left hip stacked over right. Reach the left hand towards the front of the space, drawing your left bicep by your left ear. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, length. Exhale, curl it in. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in. One more time. Inhale, create leg. Exhale, curl it in, hold. Pick yourself from the bottom of the left behind you and reach back with the left hand. Kick actively into that left hand, peeling the left shoulder back. Gaze up high. Stay here for a nice big inhale. Exhale, step your left foot to the top of the mat. Pivot the right toes back and then curl the right toes under. Pyramid pose, hips up and back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deepen your hold. You're drawing that left butt cheek actively back, and the right hip bone actively forward. One more big inhale. Exhale, shift the gaze forward, weight forward into that left foot. Bend into the left knee and then sneak the right knee behind the left. Right toes are picked up off the mat. Flamingo pose. Slowly reach your hands off the mat, squeezing that left glute to do so. One more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your eyes, hands up to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, back bend. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, create that number 7 shape. Exhale, hands plant down to the mat, step back, high plank and hold. Shoulders over wrists, heels over toes. Pause here, press away the earth, wrap the insides of the elbows to face the front of your space. Really puff up your upper back and lift your hips in line with your shoulders. Shift forward on your tippy toes, inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows towards your hips and lower your belly all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Baby cobra, lift the heart and tuck your chin into your chest. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tabletop, straighten your arms, bend your knees. Exhale, child pose. Take your hips back towards your heels. Knees can be out wide or in towards your chest as you melt your third eye down towards the mat. Know this pose is always accessible to you. Even though I might not call for it, you need it most. This is your practice, your time. Do what feels right and good in your body, because I'm just here to guide you. Shift forward, tabletop. Tuck your toes, send your hips up high to the sky, down dog. Give yourself a few breaths to pedal it out, dance it out. Maybe shake your head yes and no a few times. You can have a playful putt this morning. You might need to lift a leg or the other. When you're ready, find your inverted V shape. Middle fingers face forward. Biceps in line with your ears as you press your heart back towards your thighs, slightly arching the low back up to the sky. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Exhale, step walk, jump to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise, hands up to the sky. Exhale, back bend, open up to your heart. Inhale, reach on up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come down to the mat, step back, high plank, hold here. Press away the earth, really draw your belly button towards your spine. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, low plank, hold, bend your elbows towards your hips. Hover your heart right off the ground. Untuck your toes, feel your heart through your arms, draw the shoulder blades down your back. Up dog, cobra, you choose, gaze up high. Tuck your toes, send your hips up high to the sky. Down duck. One more sun salutation A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step walk, fly, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise, hands up to the sky. Exhale, back bend, open up the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Ride the exhale from high to low plank. Inhale, arca. Exhale, down dog. Even breaths in. And even breaths out. Inhale, stick your right heel high to the sky, three-legged dog. Take a moment to find your alignment. Still pressing your heart square back towards that left thigh. Reach the right heel higher, inhale. Exhale, step your right foot through your palms, warrior one, pivot the left heel down. Hips are square towards the front of the space. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. Take a moment to settle in. Still wrapping the left side of the rib cage forward. Gaze up high, inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms, and then interlace your fingertips behind your low back. Draw the knuckles down the left thigh, gaze up high, inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, heart reaches to the left of the right thigh. Keep on finding length in the spine and then gaze back towards your left toes. Interlace fingertips come up and overhead. Breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat to the left of your right foot. Keep your legs how they are. Walk your hands off your mat all the way towards the upper left-hand corner of your space. So keep your legs how they are. Sit back in the hips a little bit like you're sitting on something behind you. And then reach your hands away from you and let your head hang heavy in between your arms. You really should feel the inner right thigh lighting up. Walk your hands further away from you. Challenge yourself. Sit back in the hips a little bit more. One more big inhale. Exhale, Sindasana lunge to the back of your mat. Bend into the left knee and straighten the right leg. Flex the right toes up towards the sky. Draw the tailbone down and find length in the spine, lifting through the heart. One more big inhale. Exhale,
Extended side angle. Left hand plants down towards the ground or a block. Pivot the left toes to face towards the back of your mat and reach your right hand up and overhead as you pivot the right toes down. So left heel bisects the right arch of the back of your mat. Find that 45-degree angle as you peel back the chest. Gaze over your right armpit. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, reach both hands towards the back of your space. So your arms are parallel, still creating a 45-degree angle on that right side. Use the strength of your core, keep your legs how they are. Draw your right hand towards your left wrist. Reverse your warrior, reaching that left hand up and back. Keep on sitting into that left hip. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, reverse triangle, straighten the left leg. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, triangle pose, shift your hips to the right. Left hand down, reach your right hand up towards the sky. Curl the tailbone under. So sneak that left butt cheek underneath the right. Lean back in the chest as you gaze up high. Keep finding length in both side legs. Press actively through your feet. Come up to star pose. Inhale, toes out wide. Hands out wide. Creating an X shape with your body. Inhale. Exhale, goddess squat. Create 490-degree angles with your body. So knees and toes in the same direction. Rolling here for one big inhale. Exhale, hands come on top of your thighs. So keep your legs how they were in your goddess squat. Then press actively down on your hands on your thighs. So you can lift your chest out of your hips. Inhale. Exhale, dip the right shoulder and the right ear towards center line. Inhale through center. Exhale, spinal twist. Dip the left shoulder and the left ear. One more time. Inhale through center. Exhale, right shoulder and right ear dips. Inhale through center. Exhale, left shoulder and left ear dips as you sit into the hips. Inhale through center. Exhale, wide legged forward fold, both sets of toes face the same direction. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk towards the front of your mat to the right, lizard lunge, hands to the left of your right foot. Shift the gaze forward, weight forward, Malasana squat. Step the left leg outside your left palm and drop your hips. Walk your right hand to the right in front of your right shin. Inhale, left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, stick your left hand in front of your left shin. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Sweep your hips up high to the sky. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back, high to low. You flow, you grow. Choose how to get back to down dog. The journey is your own. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged dog. Left toes are facing down. Reach up, left heel higher. Turn on your left glute. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot through your palms. Warrior one. Pivot the right heel down. Inhale, hands up, we rise. Take a moment to settle in. Square off the hips towards the front of your space. Let the shoulder blades melt down your back as you gaze up high. Cactus your arms, and then interlace your fingertips behind your low back. Draw the knuckles down your right thigh, gaze on up, inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, heart to the right of your left thigh. Keep pressing actively through both feet. Keep on wrapping that left hip back as you keep on reaching your heart forward. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Walk your hands towards the upper right hand corner of your space. Remember, keep your legs how they were. You're just sitting into that left hip even more. Keep on drawing the left knee towards the left pinky toe side. Walk your hands further away from you, like you're about to fall your chest down on the ground, letting the head hang heavy. Let your legs support you. One more big inhale. Exhale, Skandasana lunge, back your mat. Bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg. Flex those left toes up high. Sit up tall through the spine. Breathe. One more big inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand plants down towards the ground or a block. Left hand reaches up and overhead. Create length in that left side. Peel the left shoulder back. Gaze up high. Create one long line of energy in that left side from your left heel to your left fingertips. One more big inhale. Exhale, reach both hands in the same direction towards the back of your space. So both hands are off of the mat or off of your right thigh, using the strength of your core, reaching both hands back. One more big inhale. Draw your left hand to your right wrist and draw that right arm up and back. Reverse your warrior. Keep on bending into that right knee, reach the right hand further out of the right hip. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg, reverse triangle. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Shift your hips to the left, right hand down and left hand up towards the sky. Stacking the left hip over the right, the left shoulder over the right. Lean back in the chest. Press actively through your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs. Star pose, bring your hands out wide, toes out wide, shoulders over hips. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, got a squat. Big, open mouth, audible exhale. Nice. Inhale, star pose, hands out wide, toes out. Exhale, got a squat. One more time. Inhale, reach out wide, star pose. Exhale, hug, got a squat. Sit into those hips. Wide-legged forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lizard lunge towards the front of your mat. Hands to the right of your left foot. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, Malasana squat. Sit low, inhale. Exhale, walk your hand in front of the right shin. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, left hand in front of the left shin. Inhale, right hand up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise, hands up to the sky. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Journey high to low, meet me in down dog. The journey is your own. You can always step back, ripple back. Choose how you get there. As we add onto our flow. So moving a little bit faster this time. Inhale. Right heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, interlace the fingertips behind your low back. Inhale, gaze up high. Exhale, humble warrior to the left of your right thigh. Take here for an inhale. Exhale, Skandasana lunge back to the mat. Bend to the left knee and straighten the right leg. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Left hand down, reach that right hand up and back. Now make sure your left hand is down on the ground or a block because we're changing things up this time. So shift the weight to the left palm, the right foot. Pick the left toes off the mat. You're trying to tap the left knee towards the left elbow. Yes. Okay, so this is from one side plank variation. Switching it out, right hand down. Side plank, left hip stacks over the right. So right hand down, you're onto the blade side of the right foot now. And see if you can bend the left knee and reach back with the left hand for your left foot. Woo! If you fall out, you can always get right back in. Little archer. One more big inhale. Exhale, step your left foot down to the mat. Runner's lunge, hands straight in the left foot. Ground down to that left foot, warrior three. Kick the right heel back. Create a capital T with your body. Squeeze that right glute. One more big inhale. Exhale, rise on up. right knee into the chest. Figure four chair, hook the right ankle over the left thigh. Right knee shining out to the right. Sit into that left hip. Slowly rise on up, right knee to the chest, hands up high, single leg Tadasana. Curtsy, step your right foot off the mat to the left. Two more like that. Single leg Tadasana, hands up high. Curtsy, step the right foot off to the left. Single leg Tadasana. Curtsy, step it off to the left and hold here this time. Flamingo pose. Tuck that right knee behind the left, right toes come off the mat. Just for a moment. Squeeze those inner thighs. Half moon, left hand down. Kick the right heel back. Stack the right hip over the left and the right hand reaches up towards the sky. As you stack the right shoulder over the left, you can stay here, creating four corners of a compass, or bend the right knee and reach back with the right hand for the right foot. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Slowly step the right foot to the back of your mat. Reach that left hand up and back. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, car your hands down to the mat. Three-legged dog, left heel reaches up and back. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip over the right. Option to flip your dog, stepping the left foot up and behind you, opening up your heart to the sky. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, left hand down, left knee, left elbow, give it a tap. Inhale, left heel high to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left heel high. One more time, left knee, left elbow. If you have flight, take flight for your EBK2, or bend the elbows and kick the right heel back if you can. Lizard lunge, step your left foot outside your left hand. Balasana squat, step your right foot outside your right hand, sit low. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Whew. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come down to the mat. Step back, crow back, shoot back. Make your way back to down dog. Nice, guys. Second side. Inhale, left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, warrior one. Step your left foot through. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, interlace the fingertips behind the low back. Inhale, open up the heart to the sky. Exhale, humble warrior to the right or left thigh. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, skandasana lunge, bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand planks. Left hand reaches up and overhead. Shift the weight to that right palm, the left foot. Right toes come off the mat. Draw that right knee to touch the right elbow up into that right tricep. Switch it out. Left hand down. Right hip stacks over the left. Right body is stacked over the left body. Left hand is down. Right hand can be up to the sky. Maybe you reach back this time with your right hand for that right foot by bending into the right knee. Playing with your balance and stability. Woo! More big inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Hands frame the right foot. Right foot down. Shift your gaze forward, weight forward. Warrior three, take off. Kick that left heel back. Lift the chest. Create the capital T. One more big inhale. Exhale, rise on up, left knee into the heart. Figure four chair, hook the left ankle over the right thigh. Left knee shines out to the left. Sit into those hips a little bit. Bend into the right knee as much as you can. Keep the heart lifted. Woo! Not like me. Okay, come all the way up. Left knee into the chest. Single leg Tadasana. Hands up high to the sky. Curtsy, step your left foot off to the right. Shift the weight to the right foot. Left knee into the chest. Single leg Tadasana. Curtsy off to the right. Left knee into the chest. Curtsy off to the right. Hold here this time. Hands come to prayer. You're hovering your heart over your right thigh. Flamingo pose. Tuck the left knee behind the right. Nice, guys. Half moon, right hand down. Left heel kicks back. Reach that left hand up towards the sky. You stack the left side body over the right. Option to stay here, go for a bind, bending into the left knee, or reaching back with the left hand for the left foot. One more big inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Step the left foot back. Reach that right hand up and back. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, throw your hands down to the mat. Three-legged dog, right heel sweeps up and back. Right knee, right elbow. Give it a tap. And I lie, reach that right heel up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your right hip over your left, or flip your dog, opening up your heart towards the sky. Woo. Pause here, find a breath. Stay here for an inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Three-legged dog, right heel up to the sky. Okay, right knee, right elbow, give it a tap. Shift forward. Inhale, right heel high. Two more like that, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right heel high. Last one, right knee, right elbow, or fly, or bend the elbows, trying to stack the right thigh over the right tricep. Okay, lizard lunge. Step the right foot outside the right palm. Left foot outside the left palm. Drop the hips down. Woo! How's everyone doing? Good? Sweet. Okay. So we're done with the flow part where we're going to do a little bit more heating up though. So we're going to take 10 frog hops or 10 breaths of frog hops. So what you're going to do is stay low. Maybe lift your hips a little bit in line with your knees. Reach your hands forward, far out in front of you, and let your heart almost touch your thighs. As you bring your hands down towards the mat, you're going to quickly do like a little seesaw action, shifting the weight into the palms, and then kick yourself in the butt. So try to find a little bit of air time in a wide-legged squat, and then hands down, and then kick yourself in the butt. So 10. Don't be scared. 9. 8. 7. 6. Maybe find a little hang time. 5. 4. Stay low. 3. 2. 1. Woo! We're done heating up. You can take a sit all the way down to the mat. Straddle pose. Bring your feet out wide. Woo! Okay, bring your feet out as wide as you can. Press your hips forward and the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward. And exhale, let your heart melt down towards the ground. Breathing into your inner thighs. Sometimes I regret putting on the heat on in my house when I do this. It's nice to get a sweat though, I'm not gonna lie. Whew. Okay, slowly walk your hands back underneath you. And then walk your hands to the right so your hands are framing your right leg. And then try to melt your heart on top of your right thigh. Try to square off your chest to melt on top of the right thigh, even though you're opening up the hips. Relax the head and neck. Stay here for a nice big inhale. And open mouth exhale. Slowly come up through center and then go to the other side, to the left. Walk your hands to frame the left leg. Lengthen your heart to square off on top of your left thigh. More big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Slowly rise on up to a seat. Butterfly, bottom of your feet come to meet. Knees out wide. Take a little bit of seated cat-cows here, so your hands face down on your shins. And just move back and forth, opening your heart forward and sitting back. Do this for your own breath a few times. Deer pose, come to stillness, sit up tall through the spine. Deer pose, right shin comes parallel forward. Left knee faces forward, so the right foot is drawing toward the top of the left thigh as the left toes are facing back now. So reach your hands back like you're flying and then hover your heart right over your right thigh. And then using the strength of your hips, you're gonna slowly switch out legs to face towards the back of your mat while you stay low in the chest. So now hover your heart over your left thigh. One more big inhale. And exhale, switch it out one more time, come forward. Right knee out to the right, hover your heart over your right thigh. Sit up tall through the spine. Keep your right leg where it is, and then you're gonna rock your baby of your left leg. So the left foot comes into the inner right elbow crease, and your left knee comes up towards your left armpit. You're pressing your left shin, your left calf in towards your chest as you sit up tall through your spine. So press your heart forward, stay lifted, lift your chin a little bit, and then rock your left leg side to side, rocking out that left hip. Okay, if this is a whole lot for you, you can stay here. Next little bit, you want to hook the left leg over your left shoulder. So you're trying to make a little hook with your left shoulder and plant your left hand into the mat. You can stay here or draw your right hand to your left ankle and then kick the left heel up towards the sky. You're pressing your heart through your right arm, so you're gazing over your right armpit to the right. Peel the right shoulder slightly back and try to sit that left hip down towards the mat, even though you're kicking that left heel up high. A couple more breaths in our compass. More big inhale. Exhale, come back to hooking the left knee over your left shoulder. So I want you to plant that left hand into the mat and the right hand into the mat. Straighten your right leg forward. So we're going to do an elephant trunk for a couple of breaths. You can play with it, spreading through the fingertips underneath your shoulders. Press into the mat. Your left leg is hooked over your left shoulder. See if you can lift the right foot off the mat and your hips off the mat at the same time, using the strength of your core, pressing your hands into the mat. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. Okay, drop the hips down. Nice, let's switch out sides. So deer pose, this time starting with the left shin forward, kicking the right foot back. Set yourself up, left knees out to the left. Reach your hands back and hover your heart over your left thigh. Stay low in the chest. Using the strength of your hips, you're going to switch outside. So towards the back of your mat. You're going to bring the right shin parallel towards the back of your mat. Your left knee will come down. Hover your heart right over your right thigh. Nice, slowly switch out sides one more time. Left shin forward, right knee forward, right foot back. Hover the heart over the left thigh, one more breath. And then sit up tall through the spine. Cool. Rock your baby. So right foot comes into the left elbow crease, right knee into the right elbow crease. You're trying to hug that right knee up high into your right armpit. Try to keep your hips down as you press your heart forward. And when you're ready, with that flexed right foot pressing into left bicep, you're going to sway that right leg side to side. Now you can stay here doing this, or you can play with hooking the right leg over the right shoulder. So try to hook that right leg over the right shoulder like a backpack or a pocketbook. And then pressing your right hand into the ground. So trying to lift out the right shoulder while the right leg is hooked on top of the right shoulder at the same time. So you can stay here, draw your left hand to your right ankle and kick that right heel high. Trying to straighten the right arm and drop the right hip at the same time. Peel the left shoulder back. So it's this big heart opener on the left side. As you're kicking that right heel high in your compass pose, try to lift through the chest at the same time. One more big inhale. Exhale, release that right leg. Now you can lay wherever you'd like or join me in an elephant trunk by hooking that right leg over the right shoulder, pressing your hands into the ground, straightening your left leg up. So just keep on squeezing that inner right thigh in towards your chest. Press your hands into the ground. See if you can pick that left foot off the mat, or maybe dust your hips off the mat, or maybe both at the same time using the strength of your core. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. Sit on down. Nice. Okay, just like the beginning of class, see if you can hook your peace fingers around your big toes and draw your heels out wide. So it's balancing on your sit bones. Bring your heels up toward the sky as you press your heart forward. We're only here for 1 more breath. Inhale. See if you can keep your hook peace fingers and roll onto your back. Nice, right? You could do this or come to a happy baby pose, bending into the knees, flexing the heels up high. Or maybe you stay with straightening those legs and keep on feeling these heels down towards the earth, pressing your hips and low back into the ground. Slowly release your hands from your feet and kick your heels up towards the sky. Waterfall, your hips are down on the mat. Heels are stacked over the hips, zipping up the inner thighs. You can stay here or find an inversion of your choice, including supported shoulder stand by digging the backs of your triceps into the mat. Using your fingertips to support your low back as you lift your hips off the ground. If cloud pose is in your practice, you can do that as well, lifting your feet up and over. Wherever you are, take your time, slowly bring your spine down towards the mat and hug your knees into your chest. So meet us there wherever you are and whatever inversion you chose. Release your hands from your knees, have your feet come down towards the mat. So still have a bend into the knees, your knees are still facing up towards the sky. Taking a little twist on each side, or doing eagle wrap legs. You do this by hooking the right thigh over the left, like you're in high T. Option to hook your right foot behind your left calf. Bring your arms out wide to a capital T, and sway your knees over to the left. Keep on anchoring that right shoulder down as you shift your gaze to the right. Stay here for a nice big inhale.
Open mouth, exhale. Slowly bring your knees back through center. Unravel your legs and then switch out sides by hooking the left thigh over the right. Like you're in high T, you can squeeze the inner thighs or hook the left toes behind the right calf this time. Bring your knees over to the left. Still pressing your shoulders evenly into the ground as you shift your gaze to the left. And your knees are to the right. Stay for a nice big inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Slowly bring your legs to center. Unravel your legs and draw your knees back into your chest. This time, lift your head, your neck, your shoulders off the floor. Draw your nose to your knees to your nose. Squeeze everything in as tight as you can to the tightest ball you've ever been. Stay here for a nice big inhale. Exhale, let everything go. Shavasana, extend your feet towards the top of your mat. Palms rest by your sides and take up as much space as you'd like. Feel the connection with the earth. Turn your attention away from the physical practice. Come back to the subtle breath. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. If you'd like to follow me, take a soft breath in. And open mouth, let it go. Big belly breath in this time. Really fill up the lungs, the rib cage. Sip in even more air at the top, all the way to your collarbones. Exhale, let everything go. Soft sensations into the fingers, toes, muscles, bones. Slowly point your toes forward and reach your hands towards the back of your space, creating one long line of energy. Inhale, fill up with breath. Exhale, draw your knees back into your chest as you give yourself a hug, thanking yourself for self-love and self-care. And then roll over to the right side of your body using your right bicep as a pillow, cradling your head and your heart. As you reconnect to the meditative space that you created. Something that makes you smile inside. So you can keep your mind's eye, your drishti here, even off of the mat. And things be out of your control. Leave your impurities, insecurities behind. As you feel the ground supporting you at this time, rise on up to a seat, using your hands and whatever you need to sit tall through the spine. Shoulders over hips, palms face upward on top of your thighs, receptive to all the energy that has been manifested here today. Take a moment to breathe it in. And open mouth, let it go. Sweep your hands out wide and high, collecting all the positivity you created. As they touch overhead, steer your thumbs through third eye, Ajna, the seat of wisdom. Through your lips, Vasudha, may they always speak peace. Through heart center, Anahata, may the love and light within you always be unstruck as the same love and light that honors and resonates within me. Namaste. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to reach out to me at any time if you have any sort of questions or you have requests for next time, or you want to do something at home, let me know. That's it. Have a great hump day, Wednesday. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Kat. Ooh, thank you, Val. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, everyone. What else do we got here? Whoop. I think everyone started to peace out. Okay, bye, guys. Have a great day. Thank you. I'm here to chat at any time. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Lynn. Thank you so much.